Hey you guys, I'm here with the 2015 Mazda 3 iSport Hatchback. I'm going to be putting in some aftermarket spyder fog lights. I ordered the kit from car-id.com, I believe. They're for the 2014 Plus. They're listed. It does come with the cover with some chrome accent, and you can get them in a clear or a yellow tint. I decided to go with yellow. It does come with a wire harness and a relay, but from what I've read, the 15 and the 14 threes are already pre-wired, and all you need to do is get the fog switch assembly. I will also be detailing that in this video. Alright you guys, now the first thing we're going to want to do is take off the existing plastic cover. And for that, I've got myself a teeny tiny pry bar that I've covered in some electrical tape. You know, new car, don't want to scratch the paint. Alright, now I did find it easy to start in this section here. I just kind of wiggled it in there, and it actually comes off fairly easy. Now, come in here. The fog light is connected to a dummy, so don't just kind of yank that sucker out. Alright, and you can see the new fog light housing just kind of fits in right here. There aren't any pre-existing holes, so we're probably going to have to just screw into there. Now, to solve the issue of not having any pre-existing holes drilled out, I headed over to Home Depot and I picked up a pack of number 10 5/8 inch screws, and they actually look like they fit. Let's see if I can get this at a good angle. They fit pretty well in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and try the three. There'd be one there, and one at the bottom here. I did also pick up some washers. I got some full 1-inch ones, but they are actually too big. Now if you do want to use washers, that's up to you. I think I'm just gonna go without the washers. Those actually went in pretty easy. But I would suggest possibly doing it by hand or going on the lowest torque setting so you don't strip those out. Now, onto putting the cover on. Let's see. Here we go. It should go on just like that. There are some clips, so we'll try and get those aligned in there first, starting with the ones on this side and working our way over. Alright, and that is in snug. Alright, now we just got to repeat the process. Alright guys, here we have the fog light switch. Now that is part number KD3366122. Ordered this off of eBay. You can get this from your dealer or wherever you want. Here you can see the switch for the fog lights. That does not come on the base model hatchback. First thing we're gonna want to do is remove those two screws and the whole cover of the steering column should pop off in half. Okay, I've removed the screws and now I'm going to pop the steering column cover off. I'm going to start over here and just kind of apply some pressure. There we go. Let's go with the other side. Just kind of pull it up. Alright, let's see if we can. Oh, let's see what else is holding this sucker in. Okay. Just pulled down. Alright, there it is. All popped open. Okay, now to remove the actual lever assembly, I can already see one clip here that needs to get pressed in. Let's look at the one we're putting in. It looks like there's going to be one at the top and one at the bottom. Possibly. Actually, it looks like it might just be the one there. I don't think those are actually clips. Let's see, where would that actually go? Okay, just that one, it looks like. I might need to stop recording to poke this in and pull that out. There you guys, that was it. I just had to push this little clip in with a flathead and then give it a little bit of a pull. Don't pull too much, you don't want to break anything on your new car. Let's put the new switch in. Let's get the orientation right. Okie doke. And make sure it all lines up properly. Sorry about these angles, you guys. Doing this with one hand is kind of a pain in the butt. Alright. And clipped in. Okay. Let's see if these fog lights come on. So I just checked the lights and they indeed do come on. They don't come on by themselves. They come on when you have your headlights on and your fogs on. So I guess you can do the mix of both or just leave them on so that way when you turn on your headlights, your fogs automatically come on. Now we just have to button this up. It's going to be terrible doing it with one hand. So I'm just going to say make sure you align all the clips. Make sure this piece of protective fabric gets pushed back where it originally was. That was a little bit of work putting back together with all the small clips there is. You will know you've done it right once you have these line up and there's no extra space. There is a little bit of a wiggle, but that should stop once we put these screws back in to lock everything down. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and finish putting the screws back in. So you can see a lot less wiggle. Do be careful when you're tightening those up. You don't want to over tighten them and crack your steering column plastic. And now you have some awesome fog lights. Let me show you guys what they look like. There you go.